In the busy city of Aba, over the crowded streets, the air was thick with the smell of fried plantain and akara, and the sound of horn from buses and keke sound like music filling the air. In the midst of this vibrant city, a young lady named Chioma was preparing for the exciting day in the company. She has just gotten a new job from a well-known bank in the inside city, and tonight was the company's annual party that happens every year, where gifts and awards are being given to the best stars, and also a welcoming party for the newcomers. Shama's family has fully supported her in preparing her for the end of the year party. The mother assisted her to the market to buy shoes and clothes for the party. She went to the salon to style her hair, and her sister helped in calling a makeup artist for her. As Chioma got dressed and ready for the party, she couldn't help her feeling and her sense of excitement because she has worked hard looking for a job and finally found one, and the excitement of celebrating with your new colleague for the first time. But as she arrived at the party venue, what she saw was not what she expected. The venue was crowded and noisy, and the food was not looking healthy because of the unknown dishes that was placed on the table. Her excitement quickly turned to disappointment, but what really annoyed her was the behavior of her new colleagues. They barely noticed her, and all of them were so caught up in their own conversation. Choma tries to make the best of the situation by reaching out to them, but still all of them claim to be busy with their conversation. The feeling that she doesn't belong there keep coming to her. She had heard so much about this person and was looking forward to this party, but now it seems like another disappointment. She stood up and carried her bag, left the party early, and on her way back home, she couldn't help but wonder what really happened in the party. If she had made a mistake by taking the job, is this the kind of people I'm going to work with? She asked herself as she got home and changed out of her dress. Chioma's mother, watching her from the door, noticed that something was wrong. Her mother, with a concern on her face, asked Chioma what was wrong. She sighed and shook her head. Mama, it was really a disappointing night. If you see what happened today, I don't know if I can really do this job, Mama. Her mother nodded and sympathized with her. You'll be okay, Choma. Just give it some time. Everyone then will see your best soon and will love to make friends with you. Okay? Don't give it much thought and go and sleep. But as Chioma lay on her bed that night, she could not sleep. The feeling of how disappointed she felt today kept knocking on her head. She kept thinking if she had made a mistake of her life by joining the bank, because she has been sure that this job was the right one for her. She started to doubt herself. With the thought in her mind, she slept off. When Choma woke up in the morning, she remembered what happened yesterday and felt like not going to work. But her sister came into the room. She saw her lying down with words of encouragement in her mouth. Choma, bank work is very sweet. Don't lose opportunities because of your colleagues at work. They will not give you money or support you when you are down for it. So get up and go to work. This morning, in her work seat, struggling to find her feet at the back, getting constantly frustrated by the small office politics that was being played in the bank. I'm tired of this, she said. To even make the matter worse, her colleagues were deliberately excluding her from important meetings and projects.
She went to the manager's office to talk to him about the issue she is facing right now in the bank. But the manager seems to be busy. But in his busyness, he asked her what could be the problem, Choma. She explained everything to him and he said, "You are just being too sensitive. You need to tough up. Bank is not a playing ground." And he sent her out by giving her works to do. Shoma, walking down to her seat, kept thinking about the word the manager said to her. "But I'm not being too sensitive. This is a real problem that I'm facing," she said. As days goes by, her disappointment turned into nightmare. She had thought that this time her colleagues will come around, the work environment will now be conducive for her. But little did she know that this was just the beginning of her problem. She could drop her bag at her desk to go have her lunch, coming back to look for her bag. She got frustrated to the point she sat on her desk, staring at the computer screen, thinking of what to do. She can't keep going on like this, feeling frustrated and disappointed from the day of the party to this day. She has to trust herself to find a better way that could lead her to fulfillment and happiness. She made a decision to start looking for a new job, a place that will add more value to her. She knows how tough it is to look for a job, but it took her to get the bank job. Before leaving the work premises that day, she dropped her resignation letter to the manager. Coming out from the manager's office to the bank gate, she felt a sense of relief she hadn't felt in weeks since she started the work, smiling to herself. But little did Chioma know her journey was only just beginning. The road ahead would be filled with twists and turns, and she could face many more challenges and disappointments. In her mind, she had made the decision already and no going back. In the evening of that day, the manager called her on phone to come back to work, that he is not accepting the resignation letter. The manager telling her that she cannot just resign, and whatever the problem that is making her to resign, they will talk about it. This caught her thinking with the advice her sister gave her the last time. Going to work the next morning with an angry face because she had decided not to go back to the bank again but has to make an adjustment. Getting to the bank that morning, everywhere seems quiet, unlike before. Every one of them seems have changed from their bad character. Chioma walked to the manager's office. "Good morning, sir," she said. "Morning, Chioma. Go to your desk. You have work to do. I have also talked to your colleagues, too. From now on, they will change their way they behave towards you." "Okay, sir. Thank you very much." Coming out from the manager's office, one of her colleagues approached her. "Chioma, good morning. How are you doing?" she said. Chioma, with a surprised face, replied her, "Good morning. I am good, and you?" That morning, everywhere seemed peaceful for her. Some of her colleagues were bringing files to her table, even though they don't want to, but they don't have a choice. It was the manager's order. With all this in her favor, she walked with a happy face throughout the day. The next morning at work, while she was in her seat, she overheard her colleagues talking about her because most of them don't have a higher certificate, but she has. They were all scared she would be taking a higher position. This was all jealousy and envy that was coming from her colleagues. It's been 1 year and 6 months since Chioma joined the bank. It was time for promotion. Her colleagues were now looking forward for her promotion she would get on that day. A position of a general assistant manager was given to her on that day. She was happy and half of her colleagues were happy for her while some were sad. Because of how well she has been working with the manager and level of her degree, she was able to achieve that. She returned home with a smile on her face. Her mother staring at her daughter. "You look happy today," she said. "Yes, Mama, I'm happy. Guess what? I've been promoted to an assistant manager, Mama." Her sister hearing this came out. "I told you. I'm happy for you." She was hugging her. "Congratulations, sister. More promotions to you. Finally, the Lord has done it, and it needs to be celebrated." After the whole celebration in the house that night, in the morning, she dressed up to work as the new assistant manager. When all her colleagues saw her, they rejoiced with her, and it was the day the envy and jealousy ended. In our society today, certificate matters a lot, and focusing on who can help you also matters. If she had retaliated on what the colleagues were saying, she would have lost that position. It was a test of patience for her. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.